wildlife filmmaking, you have to adapt anyway, don't you? Because as you saw for yourself, you can't make that elephant go over there. It's only going to do it when it wants to do it.
Hi, this is Rob Keys from Screen Rant. Sophie and Faith, it's so good to see you again. First of all, I just want to say congratulations. I know this has been such a long journey and a massive production. And in my many years covering and following Nat Geo as just a passion project of mine, this is something truly special. So congrats to you and everyone else on this team. Look,
Rob.
the theme of the trip I got to go on, and I'm so fortunate to be there. And Faith, I know that we only just spent a few moments together, but it was an honor to meet you. Your work is amazing, and Sophie, thank you for I had like private safari tour of sorts. It was amazing. Your knowledge and experience, both of you, was just incredible. But look, I don't want to waste any more time. You guys are amazing. You know that. Queens is so ambitious, not just for what it delivers and what audiences will love, no doubt, next month, but it's also ambitious for what it's doing to the industry. Obviously, investing in diverse women and pushing the industry forward and setting up a stage for so much more incredible stuff to come from Nat Geo and in natural history in general. And on our trip, it was said to me multiple times that given that ambition and what was going into this project, it not only had to be good, in a way, it sort of had to be better than everything else. I know how I feel having seen it. I wonder for you both, do you feel like it delivers on that?
Yes, I would say it more than delivers. And I mean, it's one of those things, obviously you tend to be incredibly critical of what you work on. But the proof is in the pudding. I mean, I know how I feel when I watch the episode and the episodes, because I was in the field, for I think, most of them, half of them. And in having lived through that, because I do know too much, I know what was going on behind the scenes, but to have lived through that and then to watch the finished product and still be moved, that for me is everything. And I am so incredibly proud to have been a part of this whole journey.
Yeah, I mean, to see them all, I think when we talked at the beginning, we were aware we were going to get judged hard. And then Chloe mentioned it yesterday that when we saw the first cut of African Queens and it came through, and the music, the style, it was everything that we had set out to do. And then seeing Faith's app, that's the one that gets me every time, because seeing Faith's journey from mentee to PD and smashing it, and the legacy, and people can look now and see Faith and Erin and Tanya and Erica doing all that they did, and the amazing women in conservation. I think we smashed it. I mean, someone will call me out, but I am so proud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I loved it.
and to add to that, I'd say it's one of those things where up until we did it, there were always all these excuses for why it hasn't been done.
Yeah.
But now we've opened up this world of possibilities. Like it is possible to use in-country filming crew and not ruin the product. Like it's possible to train.
Which means ruin it, make it even better. That's the whole point. The whole point is by having Faith there and having Erica there, we get voices that have, for some reason, not been included. And it makes it so much richer, the storytelling so much better, and we can hit a wider audience as well. I mean, it's a win-win. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah. And it's just showing the world of possibilities of, when you ask the question, what if we did this differently?
When you first joined the project or first heard about it, can you tell me a little bit about if and how that original vision changed from when you first started to what's finally being delivered next month?
I think it always changes. I mean, when we first started, it was, I think the main problem we had on the camera side was we've got only a few women who are DPs, and how can we do that? And luckily we brought in all our male allies who really fully supported it. And so I think that in a dream world, we've achieved it. Queens has fledged 5 incredible talents. And so that's been the change. And so that's been the change that I'd hoped it would happen, but I think a little bit of me was a bit nervous that it wouldn't, and it did. It's delivered in totally.
Mm-hmm. I'd say on the process side of things, when I joined the project, some of what I was pitched is I'd be mentored in the field by Sophie and some of the other more experienced women, but then that was at the start of the pandemic where all the borders globally were shut down. I mean, no one could leave their country. But that didn't mean that we stopped filming. We kept on filming. And it just meant that I was in the starting lineup, and I had Sophie and the rest of the team mentoring me on Zoom so I could go do the thing. So it's not like it changed what was going to happen, but it just accelerated it and gave it a different shape.
Yeah.
And I genuinely think it made it better.
I agree. I think that the fact that wildlife filmmaking, you have to adapt anyway, don't you? Because as you saw for yourself, you know, you can't make that elephant go over there. It's only going to do it when it wants to do it. And so we all have to be adaptable, but that goes from, you know, behind the camera and in the production team too. And there was a great flex throughout to try and make this do what we set out for it to do in post-production, in pre-production, and in camera work, as well as the end result.
If Queens can continue, and I really hope it does, whether it's more episodes, another series, anything of the sort, what do you want to see or do next from that?
Oh, that's a great question. Tricky one. I think more people who look like Faith mentoring now. You know, let's move it on. Let's the see her to be her, and for including more voices. And it's going to be great because so many of the more sort of charismatic matriarchal species are in the continent of Africa. But, you know, let's go to Asia because there's plenty there. Let's expand. Loads of room. Queens 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, let's go.
Yeah.
Awesome. I have to wrap it up, but thank you both again for your time. Congratulations. I wish I could talk to you more. I have so many more questions, but maybe another day when we talk about more Queens episodes, I hope. I know. I wish. We have stories to share, that's for sure.
All right. Well,
I love you guys. Congratulations. Enjoy the premiere.
Lovely to see you.